Just a t-shirt.
Okay, it's just a t-shirt. It's fine.
Welcome to my channel.
Are we recording?
These are Sour Patch Kids?
I didn't order Sour Patch Kids. I ordered the Mars Bites. We're having a mukbang.
Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. I'm with my mom. Her name
I didn't really want to know if I want to do this or not.
Her name is Liz. She made a very small appearance on my channel once already. But here's the thing. There's a story time I've been really wanting to put on my channel, but I really wanted you here with me because you're a massive part of this story.
I don't even know what story it is. You haven't told me yet.
I know.
I'm a little nervous.
I'm not really an on-camera type.
I told her it's just going to be a mukbang, which is kind of true.
From Cineplex.
Yeah, we got Cineplex.
Not sponsored.
Very not sponsored. I really, really, really wish that the title of this video is clickbait, but it's not.
Oh no! I accidentally did hit Sour Patch Kids.
Well, then that's your own damn fault.
I actually just, oh no!
I'm just trying to film a video.
What do I have to say?
You don't have to say anything. You're just a part of the story.
Do I get a theme song for being in the video? Like,
no. Can you open sing?
We should have actually had wine. Then we get demonetized. Oh wait, you're not monetized.
And 6 hours later.
I want to tell them a story about how I crashed your brand new car. So
I thought you were going to tell the cruise ship story about me.
Oh, that's another video.
Let me just first say, Megan and I kind of came from nothing.
Yeah, we did.
We did. And me having my I kept buying clunkers, cars one after another for like $1,000 each, just so I didn't have a car payment, so you would get save money. But then when she turned 16 and I was in a better financial spot, I'm like, you know what? It's time to get a good solid car. I want 5,000 airbags around her. I'm going to go out, and for the first time in my whole life, after like the two of us basically having nothing, and again, I was
we were almost like living in our car
at one point. I have to say, I worked my ass off really hard, and finally I'm in this position where I can get a car loan, and I go out, and I'm so proud of my new car, first new car I've ever had. Okay, so start. Set that up.
I respect you and I admire you, and that's what matters.
I love you.
I do too. I was just 17 years old.
We had the car for 2 weeks.
And I was really, really nervous to drive. Like, I was not one of those kids who just hopped in the driver's seat and just started driving.
Been that kid with anything. She can't ride a bike to this day.
That's true.
And it's not for lack of trying. She also got kicked out of gymnastics class for being a danger to herself.
Hey, these are
she was too cautious.
These are other videos, so shh.
Okay, this we have to look forward to.
And then now that I've been driving for a little bit, because I was 16, so I was driving for about a year. So then you got this new car, and you're like, Megan, I got you, like, well, you didn't get it from me, but like, you got this car that's like really good airbags,
really safe, and
we're finally in this place in our lives where we can afford shit. And I was like, okay, so with all this pressure on me, like, I was so like, okay, I can't f this up. You hired that guy who was the worst driving.
Don't find a driver's license teacher on Craigslist.
The worst driver's teacher ever.
Why did I do that?
He was the
I hired a guy from Craigslist.
Mom, you put me in a fucking car with some guy.
He worked for a company. Like, I verified all that. Tried to cheap out on the driving lessons. It didn't work out.
It did not. I went for like a driving lesson. I'm gonna use that term loosely. With this guy, like an hour.
It was Father's Day, let's add that.
It was Father's Day. And now when I was in the car with this guy, every single thing I did, he'd be like, oh, no, ah! I'm not even being dramatic. Like, he'd be like, oh, or he would just be like, oh. And I'd be like, what did I do? He'd be like, just keep going, keep going. And I'd be like, okay. He told me to do like, say like a right turn, so I'd start doing a right turn. He'd be like, oh, no. I'd be like, whoa, what? What do we do? Whoa, no, don't stop. And I'm like, well, wait, what the f is happening? Like, he stressed me the f out. I thought it was because I was like this horrible driver with which later on I learned that that's actually not the case at all.
She's a really good driver. She drove me all around LA, like rush hour traffic when I didn't want to drive in LA.
And I want to move to LA, so anyway. And one of the things he told me, obviously you have the brake pedal and then you have the gas pedal. And then you can move your foot, you know, to hit the gas and hit the brake. He told me that I was not allowed to take my heel off the floor while I hit the brake. So like instead of like moving my foot from like gas to brake, I would have to like do gas, brake. So my heel had to stay firmly on the floor. And I found this very difficult to do.
Those are like 7 foot feet. Like, do a jackrabbit? Like
I feel like and I was like, oh, okay, like, I mean, I didn't know anything. So I came home because it was the end of the school year. So I was mentally, physically exhausted with finals, okay? I was just so beyond exhausted. Like, I think everyone knows that, like, finals exhaustion, where you're just like, I just can't physically do anything. I get home, and this bitch goes, guess what? We're having Chinese for dinner for Father's Day. That's what Grandpa wants. So guess what? You're taking me and you're driving me to the Chinese food place.
What she learned.
And I said, Mom, I'm so tired. Like, I have a bad gut feeling about this. I don't know what it is, but I have a bad feeling about this and I do not want to.
And I was like,
stop being so dramatic.
Because Megan's known to be dramatic at times. Stop being so dramatic. We're just driving up the street. It's literally 3 blocks away to get freaking Chinese food and take it to Grandpa's.
And I fought her on this. I was like, I do not want to. I am exhausted. I have a bad gut feeling. And she said, no, you're just being lazy and you're just being dramatic and you're doing it. I want to see what you've learned. You can't just not drive.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I want to see her drive. I want to see her how she's progressing, because she'd had a couple lessons with this guy at this time. So we get in the car and we're driving up the street, and as we're driving I'm thinking, oh, this might not have been the best idea. I don't think she was ready. And I was kind of hanging on to the like handle, you know, up here. The holy handle. Oh dear. And I'm like, okay, let's just go into the plaza. And the Chinese food place was in like a strip plaza. There's a drugstore. There's like a little medical center. There's a police station, like a little mini community police station, which comes into play later. Chinese and a dry cleaners.
I turn into where I would need to park. I'm driving and I see a spot that I wanted to pull into, and you go,
oh, when you park right there. Pull us that spot right there.
I said, no, I want to go to the one up here. You said, no, this one right here. This one right here.
I said, this is a good one. I never thought of it. It's just pull into the freaking spot, put it in park.
And so I'm like, fine. I start turning the wheel and I go. And since I'm trying to focus so much on keeping my foot,
jackrabbit foot.
Oh, my foot not taking it off of the ground of the car, I accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake, and we go
kaboom up onto the sidewalk. And I realized what she's done, and I'm like, holy Megan, break it. So then I tried to brake again, and I hit the gas even harder, and next thing I know, it's just crash right through the front of our dry cleaner window. Literally. It had one of those metal doors with the thing down the middle. If that thing had not been down the middle, Megan would have been like in the dry cleaner. Whoa. She was already a solid 5 to 6 feet in, through the halfway through the one door, narrowly misses a rack of freshly cleaned wedding dresses this much.
Oh, I know.
The car on this side of us, I swear, you could barely slide a piece of paper between the bumpers of how much she missed hitting this car.
There's a big cylinder block too.
And
it's just missed. Like a just.
Oh yeah, and then just glass comes pouring down. Ding, 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 ding. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I have to be the good mom here who doesn't get mad, doesn't get upset. It's just like, it's okay. That's why we have insurance. The next thing I know, I turn. Megan jumps out of the freaking car. Got out. Where's Megan? She's running down halfway to the pharmacy. Running down the street, down the front of this mall. And the car's still running and in drive. Helen reached to put it back over in drive in this car. And I'm like yelling at the window, Megan, come back! She comes flying back.
When I drove through the window, I had this like sudden disbelief because as I was driving, I made eye contact with like, I think he was like the store owner. And he just like looked at me, he locked eyes, and it was literally like,
oh yeah, you've never seen three people's eyes go bigger in your life. They're standing behind this little wooden counter that was like looked like a handmade. Someone had made it. This old crappy wooden counter with their little cash register on it from like 1982. And they're sitting there, and all three of them, you just see them go.
And then I'm sitting there, and I suddenly hear them saying,
"Where's the dog?
Oh,
Where's the dog? Where's the dog?"
And
that was like the day of.
We killed a dog.
But we did not. The dog was fine. It was
The dog
the
was
back
fine.
of the
The
store.
dog ran to the back of the store.
He was fine. I'm like, okay, like they found the dog because they found the dog pretty much like instantly after that. So then I just ran. I just ran down the block. I don't know where I was going. I don't know what I wanted to do.
At this point, people are starting to gather.
I left.
Megan runs. I call her back. We turn off the car. Get out of the car. Come over. Megan stands there around the side of the car, and she surveys the damage. She stands there. She's looking at me, and all of a sudden, boom. Down she goes. Passes out on all the glass, which was kind of scary, so that's just gonna cut herself.
It wasn't even like a fall. It apparently it was
Literally
like
just like boom. She just went down. Like we actually thought maybe she'd have a head injury or something. And she passes out.
what would
Thank
you do?
goodness is this little community police office was there, and the lady who was in there happened to be a paramedic. She was in there working for the day.
I literally blacked out. No, nothing else that happened after this until I woke up in a fire truck.
The next thing I know, not just like a quick police car. No. 2 police cars, an ambulance, and a fire truck show up. For nobody injured except for her who's passed out. It must have been a slow day. I don't know. I think everyone's like, oh my god, someone drove through the front. We gotta go see this dude. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's probably more
probably
like
their
it.
way.
So fucking dumbass bitch.
Thought they were a jackrabbit. So I start seeing kids from her school and kids from the other school around the corner, and they've got their iPhones out. And I go into Mama Bear mode, and I start screaming at these kids,
Turn on your iPhones! This is not going on YouTube! This is not going viral!
And now it's going on YouTube.
I wish I had the pictures, but they're on my old phone. If we can find them, we'll insert them now. Oh, turns out we didn't. Okay, so Megan, there's this really good-looking firefighter guy carried her up
I don't remember any of
the
this.
fire truck, and that's where you woke up.
I wake up, I'm laying down, and someone just petting my mother's forehead. And I'm like,
no, try that again, no, so.
I wake up and I look up, and the first thing I see is like
The hottest.
He was
Fireman.
He was a good-looking guy.
he was so cute. And then I was like, why am I in a fire truck? Like, what the hell happened? And then I remembered, you know, I drove through a window. All of a sudden, I just felt so unbelievably mortified because I have this super hot fireman. He's patting my head. I have cool cloths and shit all over me. And he's like, are you okay? And I start bawling my eyes out. So I'm like,
No, nothing's okay.
and I was actually going through a lot of when this happened. Like, I was actually going through a lot of like really serious shit. I start pouring my heart out and telling this poor fireman everything wrong happening in my life. It was really bad. And he sat there and he listened and he was so nice and he gave me advice and he was so great. Like, I don't know, like, he must have thought I was the craziest bitch ever.
In the end, insurance covered, of course, the dry cleaner window. My insurance ended up going up about $400 a year because of it. The damage wasn't much. What had happened is the fender had dented in a little. The license plate was pretty screwed up. But the damage that happened to the car that cost the money was the glass falling on it because it scratched the car. So the entire car got a brand new paint job. But we were all covered, and you know, it cost me the $500 deductible.
Needless to say, we did not have Chinese food that night. I think we ended up having like McDonald's.
I told my mom and dad, I'm like, yeah, Megan,
Happy Father's Day!
remember that dry cleaner next to the And the dry cleaners didn't even fix their window for months. We would drive past there and it was just wood.
No, they did for like a year.
I'm like, they took the insurance money and went to Hawaii.
They totally did.
Yeah.
So that's the story of me driving through a window. So this is Mama Liz.
Mama Liz.
Hopefully you like having her here on my channel.
Please like and subscribe her channel. Please subscribe to her channel because she puts a lot of work into this, and I'm her mom. And I think she's awesome and does such a good job, and I love how happy she is when she makes her YouTubes.
Aww.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to click like and please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you know when I post new videos. Bye!
Bye! I think I did good.
Okay, good.